Welcome back to Talk That Talk with Meesh and Jay. I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my bro, Jay.
What up, though?
Alright, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? Welcome back, y'all. If you new with us, please come in. We always tell everybody who, comes in and watches with us, get your drinks, get your smokes. Yet again, it's hot, so make sure it's a cool drink at that.
It's hot.
Okay? It's burnt up, alright?
Yeah.
And please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Also, for those who have been here with us, True Blue with us, supporting us, thank you so very much. Me and Jay really appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, and if you are not already subscribed, which I shouldn't have to say that, please subscribe.
Right.
Okay?
Damn.
I mean,
A lot of people watching, they just won't hit the subscribe button. I don't get it. You're not paying for it.
I know.
Just subscribe.
We'll see. Maybe, hopefully one of these days that a subject will hit that y'all, that y'all really like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we're going to keep them coming.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't nothing stopping us.
You're
That's for
keep
sure.
Pushing. You're definitely going to keep pushing, with or without you.
That's right. That's right. So, we got some topics today. One topic I'm specifically excited about. Not because I've been there, but I'm just excited. But I'm not going to say nothing about it. We just going to go into, our regular spiel, whatever. What's been going on with you, bro?
Let's see. I didn't do too much this weekend. I hung out with Mom for a little bit Saturday. Had some of her good food, as she did for Easter.
Her food always fine.
She had that Easter meal.
That's
what I mean? That was on point. Oh, I was definitely happy.
Oh, yeah.
And I got that. Fix a plate to go home with and all.
Mm-hmm. You always get a plate to go.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Thanks, Mama.
Yeah.
And Sunday I bowled in a tournament up Rinaldi's. I did okay. I'm just going to say I did okay. I did win a little pocket change. Actually, I won kind of my money back.
Okay, good.
But I didn't win. I didn't come close to getting the big money.
Okay.
But, I was cool with it. You know what I mean? Can't win them all.
That's right.
And as long as I put in a good effort, I was happy, man. I did what I could. So.
Right.
Yeah, and then I hung out with my car / photographer friends. We went over their house. They had some dinner. We all had some dinner over there, some Easter dinner.
Bro, you been having a ball with these. I'm trying to get up on. Invite me over one day. Bro. What's up?
Oh yeah, I got you, man. I got you.
Yeah.
And we had a movie night. So, Rob got a nice little theater up in his house, so we sat back and watched Avatar 2.
Nice.
Which I thought I'd never watch. You know what I mean? Because the first one I watched at one time, it was cool, but second one, 3 hours long, but actually it was pretty good. Avatar 2 was pretty good.
Okay, good.
But yeah, that's all I did. That was Sunday, then back to work as usual, but that was it for me.
Good. Well, I didn't make it over Mom's house this weekend because, of course, I had a weekend called All About Meesh weekend where I was getting spoiled by my boo thing. So I went to Cooper's Hawk Winery. That was really nice. I actually went to Cooper's Hawk before, went out Virginia Beach or whatever. So I wanted to go back there again. I just mentioned it in passing. I didn't think it was going to be like another thing, but it was good. Tried some different stuff. They had some great wines, so it was nice. They let you taste the wine first before you get like a huge decanter and all that. So nice experience. The ambiance is nice. So any of y'all looking for any other different new restaurants other than Buffalo Wild Wings and Fridays and all that?
Right. I know I'd be looking for some different stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you going on a date and you looking to impress. Cooper's Hawk is definitely a dope spot. I'm telling you.
Where is it?
This one's in Annapolis, the one we went to. But they also have one, I believe, in Reston, Virginia.
See, all those spots like that, you got to go out to eat good and have a good atmosphere.
And a good customer service.
And customer service.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, I don't do nothing around here. Yeah. I mean, these are my people, and I love it. Trust me, I love it here. I love it people.
I love it here too, absolutely.
But it's nothing here. And the customer service. It's so hood and ghetto.
I know.
Like, come on. We got to do better.
We do, yeah.
We got to do better.
Here on this side, I know it's the hood side. Because then again, I don't always stay on this side. And I'm going to tell y'all. But I know there's things on this side that I have to come back for this side four.
Yeah, definitely.
Like this cut, for instance. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to
You're
Festival.
not gonna get that out there.
I can't go out to certain places and get no cut like this. You know what I'm saying? Like they not cutting like that. What I'm gonna get Johnny, little Johnny to do it.
You don't have a damn
He
bowl.
not giving me a hood cut.
A bowl right around the jump. You gonna have an army jump.
The military jump.
Yeah, right.
Nah, dead ass.
And the outfits, certain outfits you're just not gonna get. Urban outfits you're just not gonna get.
So I'm never gonna completely leave the hood.
Outside of PG County, you're just not gonna do it. Tennis shoes, same thing.
There you go. Yep.
You're not gonna get certain shoes outside PG County or the district. You know what I mean? So I get it. But for like restaurants and
for food,
things to do, dates, bye-bye.
That's right.
I'm hitting the highway, 66.
Yep.
Gone. I'm sorry. I want to be treated great.
Fire customer service, actual good food.
Yeah.
And I suggest y'all should get the red wine braised short rib.
I seen a picture of that joint.
That was a skirt steak.
Oh, that was skirt steak?
Now, I
need that.
That was the skirt steak and the caramelized vegetables. It was everything. The skirt steak was everything. But I do wish I would have went back and got the braised the short rib like I got in Virginia when I went to Virginia Beach last time, because that's what sold me on the place right there. I was like, oh, this is delicious, amazing. The food was good and it was clean and you had good customer service, and yet again, good quality restaurants are worth it, y'all.
Right.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You know, that was worth it. Then the next day, I end up going to brunch at Expectations. Have you ever been to Expectations, bro?
Nah.
Expectations was another place, so I was being like spoiled and all that all weekend. So Expectations was dope. Went to brunch or whatever. That's probably why I got this daggone pimple, because I've been eating. You know, but I work out a lot. But I've been eating. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, I had a good time. Expectations was dope brunch spot.
Oh my God,
man, I know. We cook. We literally cook. Yes, we do cook.
Damn.
We do cook.
Like y'all be fucking.
Yeah, I know. We eat out a lot, man. Yeah, but we do cook, because I know I cook. You know, I'm an avid. I advocate for a home cooked meal. You know, I get one quick.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, certain people like to eat out a lot, and
I got you. No, I got you.
You know, I just.
Hey, I ain't no judgment here.
You're right. Right. But other than that, like, I had a great weekend. And then the week comes, and then, like, my car goes, it's not out of commission, but my daggone tires keep, you know, getting nails in them and popping, like. So that was the issue. Like, I just, literally, yesterday, at the daggone light, my back left tire just popped. Out the blue.
That's a blow.
Air coming out. I'm looking at my tire pressure. I'm like, oh my God, please don't let this be a situation. I'm like, right here. I'm almost home. Why? And my tire pressure was on 0. So I had to go through all the motions. It's hot. I'm sweaty. To go through all the motions, get the people to come, and so they can put the spare on and all that. I had to go get another tire, and that's just extra money. Yeah, so I've been a little frustrated. Yeah. But outside of that, like, I'm blessed. I had to think, and let me include something in that story, right? So when I left my car, this is what I forgot to tell you. When I left my car, because I had belongings in my vehicle, I'm like, all right, I'm going to walk these home. All right? I walked my belongings to the house, and I lost my wallet on the way.
What?
Yes.
True.
Wallet came out my back pocket, y'all. Oh, my goodness. So I got in the house, and I'm up here like, hold up. I'm thinking, like, I know I'm going to have to pay for another tire, so I'm thinking, like, man. And I knew I was going to take it. I thought I was going to take it to College Park Hyundai. And I'm like, they already going to smack my head about $300. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, I need my money. So I'm over here patting my pocket. Nothing. I'm like, I know I did not leave my daggone wallet. So I rushed my ass back up there, thinking, okay, maybe I left it in the console when I was telling the lady my VIN number. Wasn't there. I was about to be livid. But of course, I was like, nope, this can't be real and this can't be true. I got too much shit. Too much shit. My whole life is that wallet. Okay?
Damn right.
And I walked and I went and I found the joint right there, face down. It was like God himself was like, nobody put eyes on it until she found it. I was thanking God until my dad gonna need it.
Damn right. Damn right.
Because
you gonna start doing right from now on. Whatever you did, he just wanted to punish you for that.
For whatever.
Second.
I don't know what I did.
I'm gonna tell you what. I never keep my wallet in my back pocket. I always keep it in my front.
Well,
first of all, the motherfucker can pickpocket you and take your wallet.
This is true.
And the back pocket is the easiest thing to pop out or somebody to take. Always.
It was the kind of pants I had on, because usually that don't happen because I had on sweatpants because I was just on some lazy, I was just trying to get where I'm trying to go. I was carrying stuff and wasn't thinking. I put it back there and then I'm walking, the joint just fell right on out. Yeah. Oh, man.
So I tell you, like, wallets in the back pocket is like 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, pops.
Yeah.
The big bowls.
Yeah. But they got the pocket back there when they use it.
I guess you can use it, but it's dangerous for a wallet, man.
I'm good to go. I ain't trying to use it no more. Not after that happened. So I went through some things, but it's okay. I'm okay. I'm still here. I'm still living. I'm still breathing, and I'm blessed. And so I can't even be mad at all. I'm here to still talk on this podcast too.
That's right.
So hey, no complaints here, y'all. No complaints here. Another thing I wanted to bring up too. Like I was watching. My mother actually gave me a review because I knew Monique came out with a stand up, and that was really dope. Called My Name Is Monique, and I really enjoyed it. Like, I thought it was pretty funny. When I was chilling, I said, let me relax and decompress. It really helped give me a good couple laughs and stuff. But I do want to address this part about her telling her husband that she was into women. My thing is, Monique, why was that necessary? Why was that a necessary story to tell? Because even after you say that, once she tell her husband tells her, bitch, I want to be with other women too. Okay? That's exactly what he said. He said, I want to be with other women too. Which I feel like is a typical man thing to say. Yeah. Then she claims she kept it a fantasy. She was like, oh, well, I thought he was going to be mad at me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Monique, we didn't need to know.
I think she put it out there because she wanted to put it out there before somebody else did.
Probably.
And because you know what? I did, before I even seen that Netflix thing, I seen it on the internet. About that very thing. I don't know it was because she been doing the same set elsewhere and then somebody else put it on there. But because I wouldn't, if I ain't go to mom's house, I probably wouldn't have watched it.
Wouldn't have watched it, right.
You know what I mean? But mom's like, hey, watch Monique. Right. Okay, I watched it. It was good. But I think a lot of the stuff she put out there, of course, you do Netflix deals. Yeah. She got probably a three Netflix deal. Yeah. So she said this first one, I'm just going to start and just throw some stuff out there.
Right.
Put my business out on the street. That one, she didn't have to do, but she probably, let me just put it out there. Let me just do it before somebody else do it, I guess. I don't know.
It was a lot of funny content. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, she definitely story told. She came off as a storyteller to me, and she told those stories really well. So I really enjoyed it.
Monique, she's good. Yeah, she's good. I'm happy to see her back. Yeah. She's gone for a while, down and out. And now she look like she's getting back in the groove and happy. You know what I mean?
It's like, hey, as long as she gonna get that money, that's what she's trying to do.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So, Netflix art. Yeah. Here you go, Netflix handlers.
Yeah, because first she was boycotting.
I could have sworn, she boycotted Netflix.
Like, boycott Netflix,
wait a minute, now you back. Well, that money spoke to her. They told her, hey, put your pride to the side. Yep. Apologize. Yep. She's probably there. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yes, sir, man. Yeah. Yes, sir. I won't do it again.
That's what Steve Harvey said. We black out here. We can't do it the way we want to do it. I mean, get the bloody back from show. No, for real though. She was like, look, I'm gonna just get my money and I'm gonna just shut up and I'm gonna just do what I need to do.
That's right.
Hey, which is fine. I enjoyed your stand up, so
I enjoyed it.
She spoke on a lot of good, important topics and spoke about how real she was, and we already know how it is in Baltimore, Maryland.
Dang right. Yeah, there's some rough women.
She didn't lie about nothing.
Yeah, there's some rough women. So even the good looking ones are just rough.
Man, I tried to date.
Jesus.
I tried to date one or two. It just didn't work out. It just didn't. It just too much trauma there. And that's too much. Yeah. It's too much for one person to handle, especially when they're young and don't know nothing about certain stuff. Yeah. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm clean cut. I don't got no time for people who that traumatized in life. That's just the truth.
Right.
But anyway, yeah. So off of that, that's what I had. Whatever. For the next topic though, unfortunately, I ran into this today. We talk about Shanquella Robinson. Unfortunately, they're not prosecuting the Cabo 6 in the United States. The U.S. District Attorney is stating that it's not enough evidence to prosecute. So I just wanted to give y'all an update on that because we did, in our earlier episodes of the podcast, speak a lot on Shanquella and her situation, at least in 1 or 2 episodes of it. So I seen that, and I'm disappointed. I'm definitely disappointed at the lack of justice that was brought in the United States, and it's given they don't care, which I already knew, but I've always been hoping for justice for Shanquella. Hoping and praying that they do something. They arrest these people, lock them up, anything. But unfortunately, they saying there's not enough evidence. I don't see how it's not enough evidence when y'all got video of a girl getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? You caught them lying. It's mixed stories.
I guess the problem is because it wasn't in the country.
Yeah.
That's the big problem.
That's it.
That's the big problem.
They probably like hands off.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we're going to keep our hands off the situation.
But Mexico still can be extradited to Mexico. But is the U.S. going to hand them over? That's the thing.
That's the situation. Because they don't have to.
It's up to the Department of Justice.
Man, I feel bad. I really do, because I want the girl to still get justice. I really do hope Mexico picks up on this and still does something about it. But I'm not so convinced that anything's going to happen. And unfortunately, this is something that they're telling people that people can do. And I don't appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Get your friends or lack thereof out to another country to do something foul to them and just know you're going to get away with it. It's not sitting well with me. Not sitting well with me at all. But hey, that's how things are going these days.
Yep.
That's life. That's the situation.
Yep.
So that's all I had to say. I just want to give like that update on Shanquella. That's still a sad story. And yet again, I think this is just the United States putting it to rest and letting these people off, and believe me, they done went back to their jobs and went back to their lives. How they can actually sleep is beyond me.
Yeah.
I don't see how they can sleep at night. I don't.
They are shitty people.
Shitty.
And if you see this video, y'all some pure shit.
Pure
y'all should
trash.
be ashamed of your fucking selves.
But nobody gets away with anything.
No. And Lord ain't gonna let it happen.
Nope. You don't get away with just anything.
That's right.
So, they'll find out eventually.
I'm sorry. You see your girl, Young and May, put out a video?
Yes, I did. When she was kind of updating her.
Yeah. She
her health. She's looking better.
Yeah, she's looking better.
Yeah.
I guess it's something she had to do. Let her fans know, hey, I'm going through something.
Yeah.
I ain't no bad.
Man, because the fans will go in. It's like they did Chadwick Boseman when they seen him looking ill. People went in on him like, what's wrong with him? They didn't know what he was really truly going through.
Yeah.
People choose to be ignorant sometimes. But instead, you don't realize people do really be going through stuff.
Yeah, but some of these rappers get that fast money and they ain't never had it, and they just start doing things because you're young, you running around, and that stuff catch up with you. Them drinks, the scissor, the perks, all that stuff you're doing, you're thinking it's all good, you in the club and doing all this stuff. Young, you gonna get older. Your body ain't gonna be able to take it.
Can't handle it.
You know what I mean?
You used to. Your body can't handle it.
You gotta do the right thing. You got to.
Yeah.
Sad
to say. And it's hard. Some people can't kick habits. Addictions are what they are. But I think that's where discipline comes in. A lot of times we got to teach ourselves or crack down and be like, hey, we got to parent ourselves like, hey, look, this is, even as much as I want to do this, I can't.
Yeah. Because it's crazy because she was on top of the world. Like, she was doing one of the best. Yeah. And then all of a sudden she just disappeared off the face of the earth. Like, could she not handle the fame? Could she not handle it? I mean, that's what I saw, probably.
That naturally happens. Yeah. Because as you get more and more famous, you're around other reckless, famous people.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Reckless parties. Trying to
fit in. And then you are around people who are always doing things that you would naturally do if you wasn't around them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to conserve your energy, too. Sometimes I think it's best, like, if you're around people who not the best for you, kind of distance yourself.
That's right.
And find out who you are and what you would do, and then you'll know who your people are. That's what I'm saying? Because anybody who don't want to mess with you because you ain't on hard drugs and you ain't drinking, getting drunk half the time, all the time, or y'all know y'all females, y'all got that friends, friends who like to whore around and slow around. If you know that ain't you, why you hanging with them?
Yeah,
because you gonna get the name too. They going around there bopping, and guess what? You about to be a bop right along with them. You ain't suck now one, but you about to be with them, so you looking like you doing the same thing.
Dang, all right.
So sometimes you gotta learn to separate yourself when you see people not, going down a path that you want for your life. Because initially, we all go to the grave alone. Mm-hmm. Okay? You're not dying with these people. Or you could die with them, but you don't want to.
That's right.
Okay? You just don't want to. You don't want to be gone with these people. All right? So, yeah. But that's to get off of that. I'm excited about this next subject. Would you like to introduce it, bro?
Hey. Y'all already know. Back in the 90s. Now, did you know this topic is out there? Mm-hmm. Freak Nik.
Freak Nik.
Which started in 1981. Did you know that?
Yep.
And it went for years. But it wasn't it didn't get popping until the 90s, early 90s.
Early 90s, okay.
And I'm telling you, I was following it. I was still in school. I was too young, but I wish I was there.
Yeah.
But, when I got a chance to see a few pictures on the internet,
yeah, buddy.
I was looking at them butt cheeks, jiggling and wiggling.
Baby, what them Daisy Dukes on? I want you to give me what them Daisy Dukes on. Man. Everybody. Hey,
I was too young, you know what I mean? But I guess the folks that was probably like in their 20s of see. So that means if I'm 40, so everybody that was probably like 50 something to 60, mid 60s was the ones down there acting a fool. Where? Atlanta?
Xers.
Where was it?
Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
Atlanta.
I wish I could. I ain't gonna lie. If I could afford it, if I was old enough, and I would afford it, that transportation, Jay would have been down there.
If I was old enough, I'd have been down there. Not doing what they was doing. Cause I don't do that. As y'all can see, I don't be. Cause them women was down there on their shit. They were down there ready to twerk, work it, shake their ass, freaking. In which you would think that, and if you're not educated on knowing what Freak Nik meant, you would think that they intentionally made for you to just go down there and just
that's not what it was. That's not what it was.
That's not how it started.
Yeah.
It started because there was a dance back then in the 90s called the Freak. And so therefore, during the time the HBCUs, all the college students were going to school and all that, doing the HBCU thing, and doing their sorority thing or whatever, and fraternity thing. But what was happening during the summer, there were certain students who couldn't go home for spring break or during the summer. So they were like, well, let's do something for them. Yeah. And it just turned into a big thing. And because they wanted to add picnic and freak together, and then it just became Freak Nik.
Right. And then you got all the nice cars was down there.
Yeah.
It was some nice cars.
Hydraulic cars. Yeah. People was suiting their cars.
But the bad part about it, you got the nice cars, but you got the girls jumping up and down on top of the roofs of the car. No.
Yes.
You're ruining your car.
Yeah. They didn't care. They were looking at ass.
The police couldn't control it. I don't even think they even tried after a while. I think after a while they tried, but I did just let it go. It just got too big every year. Then, after a certain amount of time, you got your big time drug dealers down there flaunting their money. You got your rappers that was down there, every broad possible from whatever school or not in school was showing up at Freak Nik.
Exactly.
And borrowing their mama camcorders or auntie camcorders.
That's right.
That's back in the day. They ain't had these phones and all of that stuff. No, there wasn't no social media. Right. It was camcorders. Click, click.
Yep.
Click, click.
That's camcorders. Right. Actual camcorders.
That's right. VHS tapes.
And they had the high hairdos on ladies. They had the little high joints going
right.
up and all
that.
Hey,
youngers, if you don't know what VHS tape is, Google it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Please, if you don't know what VH, you don't need to even be watching. Now you can watch it, but still, you gonna learn today. Okay, we had VHS for a long time.
That's right.
All right, long time. So with this Freak Nik, the reason why we're speaking on this is because there's a documentary coming out in regards to the 1994 Freak Nik, right?
That was my high school graduation year.
Yeah, high school. Okay, yeah, I'm a little further down. I'm gonna say a little further.
I don't even know if I could have made it down there. Pops would have had my ass.
I know. Yeah, he definitely would. Definitely would. So basically, the Freak Nik started in Atlanta, and it got to the point where they were like just in the blocks. They were basically on the streets, blocking off everything. So a lot of the residents there, people living there, started getting really irritated, especially because we were black people. Mm-hmm. Black people all out in the streets, freaking, touching, mm-hmm. just enjoying ourselves, partying, things like that. The hotels were getting all booked up, and yet again, I think it started out innocent, but I think it eventually, as time went on, it started getting crazy.
It got crazy because people was sexually harassed and stuff like that too. We can't forget that. Yeah. I mean, you touching on bras that don't even want to be touched on.
Right. Chasing them.
Yeah. Just acting a fool.
But I don't know how. So Jermaine Dupri and Luke Campbell, and there are a few others too. I don't know if you want to look up who the other people who actually wrote the documentary. But I know those two particularly, they attended Freak Nik heavily. So they are coming out with a documentary on Hulu. I'm looking forward to checking it out. They're going to talk about the rise and the demise of Freak Nik or whatever. Now, I've seen there have been quite a few documentaries and quite a few different people who recorded and put out some information on Freak Nik and also how they were being treated when they would go to Atlanta too some years, because they weren't really wanted there. There's too many of them. They were out in the streets half bucket naked. Okay, and what's so crazy about that is that a lot of these women would be women in their 50s now, right?
Yeah, they're in their 50s. Yeah.
So
in their 50s, 55, something around that.
So I don't know if y'all watch, look at TikTok or whatever. There's a woman that they call Freak Nik Tina now, and she is speaking about how she wants Jesus to be a fence for her. Okay, now I'm just gonna say this. She seemed like she was a good, clean, wholesome girl back then, and she said that she scurried and ran away from the cameras. So Freak Nik Tina may not have nothing to worry about. Okay, but I'm pretty sure with some of these videos and stuff that I seen, I think some of them got something to worry about, especially if they went in 94.
They're gonna wreck.
Especially if they went in 94. I think they got some shit to worry about.
It's a few scared ones. I mean, if they was freaking, so what? Okay, so what?
Yeah, but I mean, what?
You was having a good time. So what?
Yeah, that's what I think. And
if they showed it. How much backlash you can get? You already older now.
I mean, because what position are you in? If you Kamala Harris coming out.
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah. If you in that position. You were the big stature or something like that. You were down there doing, of course, not them. Mm-hmm. But a regular small Joe, you ain't got nothing to worry about unless they caught you on your knees or something.
There you go. Oh, Lord.
You know what I mean? If you're on your knees behind the car, then you got something to worry about.
There you go.
You know what I mean? But if you one of them, like you said, Kamala Harris or one of them big time actresses or something like that, and you were down there acting a fool and they got you, then you got something to worry about.
That's right. Freak Nik Tina was already worried. She was like, look, I want Jesus to be a big tall fence. Okay? Because I'm concerned right now about all the videos. She was like, when the videos popped out, it wasn't there. I know a lot of women there, they probably did get naked. And yet again, we already know Luke. Luke is Luke the Campbell. We already know what this dude is. Pop. Baby, pop, baby, pop. So we already know how he is. So I don't know what's gonna be in this documentary, and I can't wait to see it.
A lot of them is already telling their kids like, "Hey,
I might be in there.
I might be in there, so don't, you know what I mean? Don't be surprised. You know what I mean? Now they did that, hey, chill,
right?
But just don't say nothing, and then your little niece or your daughter or something sitting back watching it. What? Hey. Mom, was that you? What the hell?
That you with some ass?
Is that your cheeks?
No, but I seen a couple videos, a couple little joints where people was like, hey, can you please take this down? Because, that's my mom. Or can you take this down because that's my dad? Like, they ain't finna take that down.
Hell no.
They ain't finna take it down.
Hell no. Well, they ain't gonna take it down.
Right.
Because that's footage. Look, now Hulu done bought it.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
That's it.
They already knew, like, hey, held on to all them VHS tapes It's been 20 years, right? Hold on, 94. What's this about to be 24? So that's almost what? How many years? 30?
Yeah.
30 years? Psh, now they're getting some money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
You crazy? No, they ain't taking it down.
I know they ain't finna take it down. They ain't getting it. It's about to be in Hulu. And yes, y'all about to be caught up. That's just the truth, okay? It's gonna come back on you, okay? If you was a freak back in the day, and a lot of y'all now, y'all done went back to the church. You know, you gave your life up to Christ.
Oh, wait till pastor see that credit card sliding down your butt cheek case. Huh? Wait till the pastor see the money flying down your, and all them hands, shagga, shagga,
just smacking
slapping your cakes.
Just smacking.
Wait till the pastor see that.
Y'all should be ashamed. You should be ashamed. I don't want to make the Gen X feel ashamed. You know, because honestly, it looked like a ball of fun. I'm not even gonna lie. Like when I was delving into and checking out some of this stuff, because I'm too young, so I couldn't have went there or done nothing. Even if I did went there, at what point would I have been there? Because them just wasn't looking at me. They was looking to get their ass smacked, okay, by some Negroes. So it makes sense. It looked like a party.
Yeah.
You feel me? Not just a party. It was a party.
Sis, you know what this reminds me of?
What's that?
Back in the day, I don't know how old you was then. Because we got the go-go here. Mm-hmm. And back in the day, we had 2 pivotal pool parties that was almost like Freak Nik's.
Oh.
And there was the Essex pool party, and there was a Northeast Groover pool party. And some of y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, the Go-Go's was popping around here.
Oh, yeah, man, Go-Go.
And they had 2 pool parties that was on VHS tapes. And boy, oh boy. It was like Freak Nik. They was in there at the pool parties getting naked. Bucket naked with the booty popping.
Booty out.
And them tapes are still around. Man, I wish I still had that tape.
Yo, so when I was in high school, those tapes, some people would come in and play. I don't even know why. Maybe they brother and sister, or maybe they just had it, but they would come in, like, how the teacher would have a little TV, and we had VHSs in our shit, and we have a sub that day, one of them subs that just ain't give a damn, and one of the badass students go up there and be like, yeah, let's put this on, and you'll see nothing but ass and titties shaking. You know what I'm saying? You see draws and thongs and it was behind them, and I mean, I'm telling you, it was everything. So yeah, we had a go-go. It's automatically Freak Nik though.
Yeah, it was Freak Nik.
Yeah, when we would do go-go's, like back in the day prior to my stud days, like when you did go-go, you freaked.
Yeah.
And you freaked.
And I was in there. I was one of them.
Yeah.
I was one of them, freaking. But I'm gonna tell you what, them pool parties, I was so mad I missed those joints. And I probably was just a tid, maybe a little tid younger to go to that joint anyway. That's probably before I was listening to Go-Go, but probably before I was actually going to the Go-Go.
Right.
And I'm not sure. Maybe one of my people could tell me what year those pool parties was. But one was at Essence.
Okay.
And one was at Northeast Grooves.
Northeast Grooves.
And both of them was off the chain. And I know them women that was in those tapes right now, if them joints would be shown, your kids and your nieces and nephews will be heated. Just heated. They was in there butt naked.
Cause I'm gonna lie, I couldn't imagine. But luckily, cause our moms is prior to all of that time. She don't do none of that. So that's the good thing.
Yeah.
But I'm like, for those of y'all know y'all got a Freak Nik mom. A mom who
auntie.
Or even
uncle.
Or who frequented the go-go. Okay? Or who always clubbed. I feel sorry for you. That's all I can say. I feel sorry for you. If you are watching and you see it, you will see them doing things that you would do. That you only would have done in your younger years. And you're looking like, why? Why did I see this? I didn't want to see this. But that's the unfortunate part. But I think I do have a few questions because I know there was a rise to the Freak Nik, and I saw the beauty in Freak Nik, even though yet again I was ever too young to attend. By the time I would have ever been able to go or be a participant, it was over with.
Well, they did revive it in 2019. They tried. I don't know what came out of it.
But it's not the same energy.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just not.
That was wasn't that COVID?
2019.
Just before it started?
Just right before COVID. Oh. Spring before COVID really popped off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they claim, I know 21 Savage, he did a Freak Nik based, like a Freak Nik themed birthday party. So, I don't know how old 21 Savage is, but he clearly knows about Freak Nik and enjoyed it for himself. But I also realized too that there was some racial implications. There's nothing wrong with African Americans coming together and enjoying themselves and having fun and being immersed in our culture. It's fun. It's what we do. It's what we love. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm one for a good party. Yeah. And I'm not even gonna lie. I don't talk to a lot of people. I don't get around. But let me tell you something. If I'm invited to a party and I step out, I'm enjoying myself. And I come back energized and everything. So it made me happy to see those people really like they're enjoying themselves, despite that there have been some idiots there in these places, touching ass, being disrespectful, and then just going around. You always got them niggas. You always got them niggas there who like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go. They gonna be like a what's it called? What was that on the Players Club? Junior bachelor party ass niggas. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna call it. Junior's bachelor party ass niggas who act like they ain't never got no coochie before. Okay? I don't get it. I don't understand. These are the things that these motherfuckers was looking for.
Yep.
And that's the reason why this shit got shut down, because they looking for idiots. You already know. We come a long way, because as black folk, back in the day, they had the party and they was doing what they was doing, the little twist and stuff, keeping their distance and everything. Dry, keeping it distance, holding the hip and keeping it back, trying to make sure that they don't get near. And then it got to the point where, yes, it looks like sex on the floor. Mm-hmm. Okay? And that's all you need.
I can't really judge, because in my go-go days, I went, and a piece of my reason for going, just a piece, was the girls. I was in high school, and we went, I was a Junkyard fan, and I went to go see JY, and we used to go for the girls, and they used to hit this jump. Here come the freak, here come the freak, freak. And they just, and we just back there.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But, of course, I'm young. I'm a teenager now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're young.
But it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that if it's consensual dancing.
I guess. It
was consensual, because that's what they would do. That the girl would jump right in front of you.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you yoked her up by the neck and be like, come here.
I was grabbing plenty of ass, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, that's a part of the program. It's like, that's a part of the program. But damn near, but it's the idiots that we gotta understand that this is what they look for. We know who they look for. The Wahite, the congressmen, these people. Then you got motherfuckers complaining. They're out there. But let's talk about Girls Gone Wild, though.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, John.
But see, that's comparable. Spring break. Yeah. Don't you think they was just as wild? They throw pizzas on ceilings and shit.
Yeah, them backs is off the chain.
They worse than us.
Goddamn right it was.
Worse than us. So why
they had a whole series off. They sold series of them joints on.
Yes. Of Girls Gone Wild.
Hell yeah.
But yet our shit, I don't like that was my era in time and shit, got canceled all because they couldn't handle some college students, some HBCU college students coming there and freaking enjoying themselves. And then it's like they made it. I heard they was blocking off like roads and stuff, making them have to party where they were. Yeah, because it was getting into the highway though. You know what I mean? Yeah. The party was getting too far out, and it was stopping traffic and stuff like that. It was way out of hand. It was definitely way out of hand. Yeah. I mean, it was getting out of hand, but for a good reason. Why not just give them a place to actually do this at? Mm-hmm. So we didn't have to worry about it. Because I heard a few people were trying to get permits to have the party in certain places when they start cracking down, and they were being denied the permit. Some of they didn't have the proper stuff. You already know what they was doing, making it difficult for them.
Right.
You know, because we don't want y'all niggas here
anyway. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then pinpointing all the wrongs that was going on. You arresting people and all that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, there are idiots. No denying that.
Yeah, there's alcohol and
all
kinds of stuff out there too.
Yeah.
Probably had no business being out there.
Yeah, and then I did see that in the '98 documentary, they was talking about how a girl was getting mauled by like 50 guys and was ripping her clothes completely off and all that. And I feel like that's unacceptable. Now there's junior bachelor party ass. That's what I'm gonna call them.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think I got a question for you. So if a woman say she come on purpose to a party half bucket naked on purpose, like Sierra did, like the singer when she came.
Oh yeah,
her nipples was
out and
all that. What do you think she's really looking for someone to sexually violate her? Like, what do you think that's about?
No. There ain't no woman going to think somebody's going. They don't dress for that.
Right.
They dress because they love the way their body look, right. and that's what they want to wear at the time. We just want to flaunt it. You know what I mean? It ain't from any nigga or me just and then go grope them. That's not why they doing it.
Exactly.
Oh no, I don't. That's not an invitation.
Right.
You know, not one time.
And I feel like when they were talking, they were like, oh yeah, well, these women. Because I've seen a couple men documentary where these women come here and they're dressed like that. They know what they're going to get.
Well, they're idiots. They shouldn't.
But booty shorts. Daisy, what them Daisy Dukes on? They made Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, that shit was way back in the day. The white woman was wearing them first.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
But that's half a split of butt cheek. That don't count.
Yeah.
That ass don't count. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong, the backs is pumping their ass up now. But back then, that was tiny incision on the wall. Okay, them Daisy Dukes wasn't hitting on nothing with them. Not like it was doing with the black women.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah. So of course.
With the cheeks hanging out the bottom.
Yeah, the
way out the bottom.
The half a split of butt cheek shorts. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But that does not. I feel like I agree with. Like it does not call for an invitation to be violated just because you come out there. I think a woman has a job to be mindful of how she looks. Absolutely. That's just the truth because at the end of the day, some people. That's not just men. That's women, that's everyone. Some people have it in their minds, they can't control themselves. There's a lack of self-discipline. They don't know how to just look but don't touch.
Right.
Some people just gotta have it. Because at the end of the day, even though Junior as bachelor party, this nigga was getting married. I'm pretty sure he was getting coochie. They perved out.
They perved out.
You know what I'm saying? How you know you about to get through the rest of your life and you gonna have to rape somebody. But that's what people do. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but I think it was unfair for that to happen during a Freak Nik for them to pinpoint that all these things is going on. And that's the reason why we need to remove it. But I feel like it was more so the city.
Yeah.
The people in the city was just tired of it. Yeah. They're like, too much of that.
Yeah,
too much youngins, too much. We can't even get through the traffic. They said people was taking off work.
Yeah.
They wasn't even going to Freak Nik. They was like, look, we just taking off work because we didn't get away from these niggas.
Damn right.
It's too many of them flooding the Atlanta, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what, I'm just not gonna lie to y'all. Georgia Peaches. You been to Georgia, bro? You been out there?
Mm-hmm. To Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Oh, a couple times.
I mean, good Lord.
Yeah.
The women's out there.
Yeah.
And that's just all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
The women's in Georgia, I can understand. But I know they all wasn't from Georgia was going. They was all busting in, flying in, driving in, road tripping.
Yeah, definitely.
Not all of them. But I know that for the peaches that was there, our boy was lovely.
Southern women, man. Southern food, Southern cooking.
That's right. Nice and thick.
The body is thick. You know what I mean?
Man,
it's just the way it is.
Supple and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I feel for y'all. I can't wait to see this documentary. I'm looking forward to it.
They didn't have a date for it? I ain't seen no date.
No date. They just keep saying that it's coming out, but there's no date for it. I really would like to know because as soon as it comes out, I'm watching it. I want to see. I mean, I'm probably not going to know anyone that's in there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just curious to see the party atmosphere. It gets me excited. Get it like me revved up. Okay? But I'm not a junior bachelor party Okay, I'm not one. I just want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause Lord have mercy, but when I was looking at some of them photos, some of them videos, and then they was like showing women like bent over and like pulling their short to the side so that they could get their coochie print in the camera. Like they was wilding.
Yeah.
You don't know what they were on, drinking, whatever, but they was having a good old time. But I mean, what you expect from college students? They're in college.
Yeah.
They're enjoying themselves. They ain't gotta have a job. They just there, well, some of them do, but they just there like literally for one weekend to like just have a blast. And and Atlanta couldn't handle that. You know what I'm saying? There's a way for you to crack down on bad behaviors when you have that. It's within a weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no
because that could happen at any time, no matter what.
Yeah.
You know, there's a way they could have cracked down on that without ending it.
Right.
But I think in conclusion for me, with the Freak Nik is that I think the energy is gone for it, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Because I think back then there was a different situation with everybody. Everybody had a different mindset. The music was different. Okay, this music we got now is a little more depressed. A little more, we're just gonna do these depressing ass drugs and. You know, I mean, back then it was more upbeat. Some of that we had a little more upbeat.
Yeah.
More like, okay, it was a little disrespectful lyrics for the woman, but they could get with it because it was like, oh yeah, we still appreciate the woman's body, but it's a little more sexual.
Yeah, right.
You know, Luke handled that because you know Florida boy, they some nasty boys.
Oh yeah.
They some nasty motherfuckers.
2 Live Crew.
2 Live Crew.
I couldn't wait till that joint came on to watch the video.
Bob, yeah, 2 Live. And let me tell y'all something. When I was young, and that y'all should have shielded us. When I was young, they had, and I know you know about it, bro. They had the A side and the B side of the cable box. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna reveal this, and I know Mom's gonna be watching it, so she gonna know. The A side and the B side of the box. So we would make sure, well, I would make sure. Travis ain't do none of that because he but I would make sure I would set the channel so that one, I would have the uncut videos at night. So I'm in there watching TV and, you know, Pops will come in and try to peek in or whatever, see what we doing. If I know he'll pop in, I'll kick that shit all the way back to the real quick, boy. But that's where I seen all of that. Yeah. 2 Live Crew, all the uncut songs. Even though this is more my time, the tip drill. I know y'all remember Nelly tip drill.
That came on like 1:32 in the morning. He slid that daggone car and that cock of that
man
cheeks.
Yeah.
I was like,
cheeks.
They were showing everything.
Man, and all. Your face, I need a tip drill. And then it was sliding the credit card in the ass. I was looking at that, y'all. Okay, and it was the A channel, the A side, and the B side. And yet again, smart me was like, okay, when this mug walk through the door, I'm gonna slide it onto the A side and have it on a cartoon, have it on something. That's how you get away with that. Okay, but I was getting my uncut too. Yeah. All right, the HBO had the little soft porn, little channels.
Them joints is dumb.
Man, they were so dumb. You couldn't even see nothing, y'all. Bro, couldn't see nothing.
Nah.
Now that I go back and look, I'm like, what the hell? All you came was breathing.
Yeah.
Just breathing. There wasn't really nothing going on. I thought I was seeing something. I wasn't.
Them joints is dumb.
Okay. So for the youngins, man, y'all just missed the good old days. That's all I'm saying, because nothing is censored now.
Yeah.
And then nothing is worth being that bad for anymore.
Right.
That's how I feel. Like, what are we, like we said, go to the Go-Go's. It was an authentic.
Yeah, it was definitely authentic.
Moment.
That's right.
You know, and that's what the Freak Nik was. Like, when I looked at that Freak Nik, I was like, damn, this is authentic. How can they remake that?
Can't.
You can't.
Nah, you can't. Because classic is going to be a classic.
It's gonna be a classic.
You can't never redo a classic.
Yeah.
People try, but it's never the same.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because I'm going to tell you, you know what the Freak Nik going to look like these days?
What?
It's going to be a bunch of boys shaking their ass.
Oh,
just like
yeah,
the women. They going to be, a bunch of niggas going to be shaking their ass. Just like the women going to be shaking their ass.
Especially if it's Atlanta, because there's a
bunch of
fruity boys in that joint.
Atlanta.
I went to that mall. What's that big mall in Atlanta? I can't remember. Is it Fulton? I don't know what mall it was.
Man.
There was a bunch of fruity boys in that
Fruity
jump.
Pebbles.
I had to get where I had to get, and I skated my ass out of there.
Cause believe me, Atlanta's for that.
It's full of it.
They full of it. Don't get me wrong. Yet again, I'm a part of the LGBT, so I can't go. I'm just saying that the energy will be different because you are gonna have a lot of that. Like back then in the 90s, a lot of the men were more woman focused. And a lot of the men were actually manly men.
Yeah.
They were men.
Definitely.
So they went there for the women. And the women went there for the men. And that's just how it was.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I don't know if it, I don't know. I want to see the documentary, see if I see any bull daggers in it. Let me find out, but I seriously doubt it.
Nah.
Cause
not in that joint.
No.
And ain't no guy put no camera or no bull. Nothing.
And
Hell no. You might get it. You'll get it. Hey.
I'm going to be looking for it, though. I'm going to be looking. I want to see if the Freak Nik had that back then. And yet again, I'm not saying we the reason why it wouldn't be the same. I'm just saying the energy of the generations is not the same. The energy is different. We all on different stuff these days as opposed to in the past.
Right.
Where in the night, I'm telling you, there was just a lot funner. It's the same thing with watching, I was telling bro earlier, same thing with watching a Soul Train. When you see the different years of Soul Train go by, and you see the Soul Trains in the 70s and how they danced carelessly. Like, they didn't even care.
Yeah.
Like, but their moves were so smooth and so tight. And it's like you couldn't help but enjoy what they was doing. But then once you start getting down into the years to the 80s and 90s and the 2000s, you looking like, now it's all like, it's not loose. It's not free. It's more like choreographed. Everything is choreographed.
Staged.
Everything's staged
They
and
tried
throw it out.
again. You can't remake. They didn't try to do it again.
Yeah,
they tried to make a classic,
and
it was never the same. Guess what? It's not on TV. No.
Gone. Peace out. Because it's just not the same thing. It's not the same. No one, and I'm telling you, some people need to learn how to keep original shit original.
Yeah.
Because it's classic. Make them go back to the original and watch how it used to be. Because damn it, that's just how it is. Time waits for nobody. But when you have a perfect moment in time, seize the moment, and then time goes by and things change, and you have to do it differently.
Mm-hmm.
So, revamping the Freak Nik, unfortunately, I don't know.
No.
Because in Atlanta, it's just going to be a bunch of balls coming out the Daisy Dukes. It ain't going to be... It ain't gonna be, balls and BBLs, and then they gonna be shaking it on each other. They ain't gonna be really, not this. It ain't gonna give what the 94 was giving. It's not gonna give what the 84, 85 Freak Nik was giving. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm looking forward to it. That's all I can tell y'all. Any last words, bro?
Hey, if your peoples is in there, don't worry about it. Just. Turn it off if you don't want to see it. Just turn it off.
That's what I say.
And other note, tip your waitresses, tip your waiters, tip your Uber drivers, please. Do the right thing. If people give you a service, tip them. That's all I got.
I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate that because I know I tip better now because I understand that.
That's right.
People who would work and get tips, they need their money and they tips. But if you give me bad service, I'm not tipping good.
Yeah.
Trash. Trash service gets a trash tip, and that's just the truth.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mean, as you should.
But other than that, I definitely understand that. I will tip quickly for a person who gave me some fire service. If you give me trash service, you get nothing. Mm-hmm. And that's on that. Okay? Anyway, y'all, stay with us this far. Oh, we done dished out. I really enjoyed this, and I like the Freak Nik. Stay with us this far. Please like, comment, and subscribe to us. I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my bro, Jay.
Y'all already know.
Peace.